believe, but it's been 5 years since the COVID-19 pandemic, and during that time, we saw a pet boom with many people welcoming new furry friends into their home.
But many of those pets are now reaching midlife. Think about it. You've heard of a human midlife crisis, but can your pets have one as well? Here to talk more about that is Dr. Kelly Fishman, a veterinary sports medicine rehab expert and founder of Strut Animal Mobility Specialists. Nice to have you with us this morning.
Yes, so all those puppies are starting to grow up and maybe having a midlife crisis.
So pets can have a midlife crisis. Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Yes, Steve. So basically what this means is it's a human age equivalent of 50 years old. And the dog has now become a puppy, they've gone to an adult, and now they're midlife, starting to slow down, gain weight, their metabolism is changing, also harder for them to digest, and they start to lose muscle just like a human at age 50 would do. And why do we care? Because we want them to enter their senior years, their golden years, with most strength and mobility and health as possible. So it's really important for people to know, yes, they can have a midlife crisis, and then yes, you can do something about it.
Yeah, my dog is on this list right now. This is her. She is at midlife. We just got back from the vet, and they say that I've got to up her energy output. So she's put on a couple pounds, so we got to take care of her. But, you know, besides that, maybe it's weight gain, maybe it's other things. What are some aging signs that are worth investigating? Because you touched on it right there, metabolism being one of them.
Yeah, so what's normal and what's not? We all know what's normal. Changes in their coat, they're starting to get gray hair, you know, maybe their eyes are getting a bit more cloudy, hearing's decreasing. Those are normal aging changes that happen, and, you know, can't do something about them, but can't do much about that. So what is a concern? Certainly starting to do things like really slowing down on walks are one that I, as a rehab vet, I care about. Again, that's meaning that they're losing strength. If I hear that, slowing down, having a harder time getting up the stairs, jumping in the car is something that they're not doing anymore. Those are things that, as a rehabilitation vet, I say, gosh, that's a muscle loss, that's strength loss. Other things that could be very concerning, aside from the weight gain, which we could fix with, you know, some changes in their diet, changes in their behavior start to, you know, that concerns me as a veterinarian, being, you know, withdrawn from their pack, you know, sometimes getting some nighttime restlessness. That could be signs of doggy dementia, so something you'd want to talk to your vet about.
So as part of these changes, should dogs or cats take vitamins like us humans do every single day? Are there pet supplements that you should consider?
I love supplements, but I love to do smart supplements because you want to spend your money appropriately and do things that are scientifically backed. So number one, painful orthopedic, so meaning the bone, condition of midlife and senior dogs and cats, number one by far, cause of limping and pain and lameness is arthritis. So high quality joint supplements are things that I tell my pet parents to start. Type 2 collagen and fish oil have the most evidence. Everything else, unfortunately, has not been proven. The other thing, I talked a lot about strength and muscle. Start a muscle supplement. We have evidence that fortitropin, which is fortitropin found in something called MYOS PET, which is just one of the products you could find it in. That has been shown in midlife and senior dogs and cats to prevent some of that muscle loss that they get. So those are the big two that I like to say. And then also if they're having a little bit of stomach upset because of their changes in the digestion, starting a great dog or cat probiotic would be a good idea as well.
I'm just taking some notes here, just taking some notes from our expert. How important is exercise for dogs and cats in midlife? And should you slow down the routine, ramp it up, or just keep it consistent?
Do not slow them down at all. So it used to be old veterinary medicine would teach us that if we have senior dogs and they have arthritis, same thing with senior cats, you wanted to reduce their activity. That was the wrong thing to say because they lost a lot of muscle. And if you've ever heard the phrase like, motion is lotion for the joints. Like, they have to keep moving. So not only is it beneficial for their joints, maintains their strength, but also really good to keep their minds active when they have doggy dementia. So, and not all dogs have that, but sometimes they do. So keeping them moving has been proven to help that as well. So again, also the weight gain. Kelly, sorry I talked about your dog, but that's something that also happens. So exercise for so many reasons is beneficial.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. Get those walks
Ramp it up.
going, ramp it up, keep it going.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I learned something just now.
Yeah.
Something that I just didn't know.
I didn't know throat bend, something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know, but Google will tell me exactly what it is, I'm sure.
You can just say it
for
and
the
they'll be like,
muscle,
"Oh, it's this."
Yeah, for the muscle gain and then some of the fish oil collagen stuff. You want to get them on the right foot as they enter these more important years, because especially for dogs, I know it's their hips that are particularly troublesome, and you want them to be as comfortable as long as they possibly can.
They're different from humans, but we all kind of share some of the same stuff sometimes.
Always those hips.
That's always
Let
those
me tell
hips.
ya.
Ugh.
All right, let's bring in our producer, Jordan, now for the ARC Seattle question of the day. And we are asking, what is your favorite activity to do with your pet? Any replies?
Yes, we do have replies to this one. So let's start with Ken, who just says, chill.
I like that.
I get it. It's nice to have a little snuggle party with the pets, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Terry says, 4 cats ages 3 to 20
Wow.
when they help me do crafts.
Help in
Oh,
quotations.
I like it.
I'm definitely putting that in quotations. I have a cat and anything but helpful. And from Logan, he just shared this photo of a hike, it looks like. So I'm assuming going hiking with his pets. There's also these adorable little goats in the photo. And I'm not sure those are his pets or just ones he came across. So
Well, I like that. Hiking with his pet goats.
Whatever that situation is, I like it. It looks
Whatever
like fun.
it is,
Same.
it looks pleasant.
Hanging
I'm
out with the
also
goats on
jealous
hike.
if he
Yeah.
has pet goats.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like with Belle, I like dressing her up in Halloween costumes. She doesn't like that so much, but I really enjoy that. And then clearly needing the more walks.
Have we picked out this year's costume yet?
My daughter says she wants to do Wicked themed, which I am thrilled about. That means I'm doing my job right.
This could be epic.